Yesterday, there was a decision out of the United States Supreme Court regarding whether or not parents can opt their students, their elementary age students, out of any material they think doesn't align with their religion, specifically involving things like gender identity and sexual orientation, things like that. And the Supreme Court said right now you can have a preliminary injunction, just like the other case I talked about involving accessing adult materials in Texas. Um, this is still about a preliminary injunction. The case itself is going to have to play out. However, what these parents want to do and what these groups have sued for is the ability to say, well, my student's not learning that, and pull their student from class or to have them not, do something else during times when those things are taught, whether it's books, whether it is covering whatever material it may be. They don't want their student there. Now, I always assumed that was something parents could do anyway, but they specifically wanted this because they're going after members of the LGBTQ community. They don't want that stuff taught because they have this misguided belief that even by talking about it, that it is somehow indoctrinating their kids, which is not true. And in part, some of these parents want that protection. They want to be able to have the school not even talk about it, so they don't have to have the hard discussions with their children about all of it and explain things because they kind of know. I think they know they're on the downside swing of being in control, and that people are becoming more and more accepting, and that their mindset is in the minority, and they sound like a bad person by being bigoted against members of the LGBTQ community. So they don't want to talk to their kids about it. So they just would rather have their kids never learn about it. And if that's what they want to do, I guess as parents, that is their right. Now, where the problem with this case becomes is in a lot of the smaller districts, they're not going to have the funds when one group of parents decides to opt their student out or object to something being taught. If they want to go to court, they're not always going to have the funds to handle lengthy, drawn out court processes and appeals and all of those things. So they may just pull some of the materials altogether and not teach it for everybody based on one person objecting. And they hate it when that goes against the things they believe. When, somebody objects to the stuff they want to teach and it's one group, well, it's just one person. You should just go along and go with the majority. That's how they view it. But they are fine with it when it goes the other way and it suits their benefit. So we'll see how the lower court handles this. But for now, Supreme Court, I think, got this one wrong too. And they are allowing parents to opt their students out of anything based on religion.